Welcome to an introduction to academic research, Proquest. As part of your college experience, you will be expected to research or to conduct systematic investigations into assigned topics. In other words, as an academic researcher, you will follow a certain logical method to gather facts, data, and information, often at the library, in order to advance your knowledge and skills. This tutorial will help you find that information using the tools available at your fingertips so that you can conduct research in a way that is smart and efficient. Historically, the best place to conduct this systematic search has been the library. For thousands of years, the library has been the legal, intellectual, and cultural hub of major civilizations, stemming all the way to the ancient clay tablets of Mesopotamia and the papyrus scrolls of ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome. Of course, in recent centuries, libraries have served as home to books and other print materials. Today, the library offers access to print, audio, and visual materials in numerous formats and many other electronic resources as well. Less than 15 years ago, college students seeking information from periodicals had to search through clunky systems, often called microfilm or microfiche, which you see displayed here. Students had to first access the roll of film, which you see on the right, and then use the machine, pictured here on the left, to project the desired article onto the screen, scanning back and forth through the film roll until they pinpointed the desired magazine, newspaper, or journal article. On many college campuses, a simple search for one article could quite literally take hours of running around campus just to find that one article. Imagine, today you can perform the search anywhere. And better yet, with a basic knowledge of the research process, a smart search for one article can be conducted in just minutes. All you need is a computer, and of course some useful vocabulary before you begin. Before we begin to explore the research tools, it is important to become familiar with some useful words that will make the research process easier and faster for you. Materials in the library are organized in a database, and today we will be focusing on the computerized version of the filing system, Proquest. Historically, the materials were listed in card catalogs. Today, they are listed in the databases. Here you can find lists of books, videos, and audio materials that are organized in alphabetical or numerical order. The call numbers tell you where to find print materials in the library, and the librarians can help you locate them on the shelves. Furthermore, it is important to note the different types of material you can search for. Besides books, audio, and video, you have access to online databases that store periodicals. A periodical is simply a magazine, newspaper, or journal that is published at regular intervals, daily, weekly, monthly, etc. Popular magazines discuss current events and hot topics. The articles are shorter and are designed to attract a broad segment of the population. Examples include Newsweek, Rolling Stone, and Glamour. Newspapers include articles about current events that include local and regional focus. They are often published daily, and the articles can be shorter than those in magazines. Examples include the LA Times, the New York Times, and the Wall Street Journal. Scholarly journals, which are written for an academic audience, offer in-depth, evidence-based analyses of topics. They are peer-reviewed, meaning that the author's ideas have been closely evaluated by others who are experts in the same field. Examples include American Historical Review and Social Psychology Quarterly. Trade and industry journals are written by practitioners and journalists with subject expertise to discuss current trends, news, products in their fields, such as healthcare, education, advertising, and human resources. Examples include the Chronicle of Higher Education and Today in PT, which is a journal written for physical therapists. Now that you know all the materials that are available to you at our college library, you might be wondering how it is different from the local public library. The public library is a great place, and we encourage you to visit your local branch. The public library serves the general public and acts as a community center, offering special programs and materials that serve the general interest. In contrast, the academic library serves students who are conducting research. As a student here on campus, you have special access to an academic library which offers more specialized information, including electronic catalogs. You can conduct your research using various academic search engines, such as Proquest, which we will be focusing on today, that the college pays for, especially for you to use. Certainly, you might be wondering how you can access these search engines. It's easy. Simply go to www.pasadena.edu and click on the link to the library. The link to the library can be found here at the very top of the page. This will take you to the home page of the Shafford Library at Pasadena City College, where you can begin your search. At this point, you will be asked to log in with your network ID and password. For more information, scroll down to read the Off-Campus Access Information page, which will guide you through your network ID and password PIN number. Once you have logged in, you can begin to search. It's just that easy. There are many different ways you can search for periodicals. One is by doing a quick search on this start page. There are also many different databases, including Opposing Views and SIRS. Today, we will focus on using the new version of Proquest. Note that you can also access other databases to find books, media, ebooks, and to search for periodicals by title by clicking on the appropriate tabs on this same page. Clicking on the link to the new version of Proquest takes you directly to Proquest. There are several ways to begin your search. You can do a simple keyword search here. You can do an advanced search, or you can search by subject areas here. Let's start with a simple search. You can type keywords into the search engine to find periodical articles. The good news is that you have at your fingertips access to over 23 catalogs and thousands upon thousands of articles. The Proquest database covers 150 core academic subject areas, and it includes more than 3,800 titles, over 2,600 in full text from 1971 forward. The bad news is a simple keyword yields too many results. It's time for you to create some filters so that you can have an easier time finding what you're looking for. Conduct an advanced search to choose more focused options and to filter the boundaries of your search. This includes choosing full text so that your search will yield the full length of the articles instead of abbreviated versions, and date range so that you can limit your search to specific days, months, or years. Furthermore, you can select the type of source you want to access as part of your search. Source type, document type, document feature. You can even choose the language you want to read the articles in. Let's give it a try. Using the same keywords we used before, let's choose full text, a date range of the last 30 days, and then scrolling down, choosing magazines, newspapers, and scholarly journals to see what results we yield. The advanced search option yields a more limited number of results. 729 is still a lot, but it's much more manageable than 375,880 articles. Note that you can also continue to filter the results in the sidebar. You can change the source type, you can choose specific publication titles, change the document type, and many more options, including, as you scroll down, changing the date range, which can be a very useful option. On the flip side, you also want to be careful not to be too specific in your search. For example, the search below yielded 0 results. Instead, consider using the advanced search option to try different keywords and by expanding the filter. Proquest will translate those keywords into what's called Boolean language, which is simply a logical way to organize and connect information. Congratulations on successfully limiting your search! One last option is to search the subject areas. Proquest will limit your search to specific databases that are focused on specific subject areas, such as the arts, health and medicine, and science and technology. Once you've found your article, you will have access to an abstract, which is simply a summary of the article, as well as the full text if you've requested to read the full text. You will then be able to save the article on a list, to email it to yourself, to print it out, or to save it as a file so that you can incorporate the information into your research. If you ever have questions, you have access to librarians who are happy to help. Just return to the Shatford Library homepage and click on Ask a Librarian. While PCC librarians are available during the library's normal operating hours, either via telephone, at the reference desk, through email, or even by chatting with them online, librarians from around the world are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to answer your questions. Now it's your turn. To complete this week's assignment, conduct a search using Proquest. First, choose a topic that you need to research for your English class. If you aren't conducting research for English, it's okay to pick a topic from another course, or just a topic that interests you. Then, conduct a Proquest search on your topic, remembering to use filters to narrow the search appropriately. Once you get a good page of results, print out the first page and bring it to class next week as part of your homework. Finally, choose one of the articles that you wish to read and email that to yourself. Read it, and then write 2 to 3 sentences to explain how you might use it in a paper or how it relates to readings from your class. Bring in those sentences along with your page of results. Happy researching, and good luck, and as always, please let us know if you have any questions.